Hey, this is Gloria Noah, owner of Sophisticated Spa on Insta.com, owner of Gloria's Unsolved Mysteries Oracle Deck, volume 1 through 40. And we have a couple of decks. Well, I have a couple of decks with just names only. And this is $24.99 because, like I said, you can do your own psychic investigation with all 42 decks or 43. Then you have Gloria's Astrology Tarot. That's $24.99 a deck and $8.99 for shipping and handling. We're going to get started with the Gay Tarot. You know how I love me some, I love to know about the tea, about the Judy, okay? mm Everybody ain't ready, so see, you know me, I like to load up. But yeah, I noticed that, yeah, Eddie's must be the cold eye, new cold eye. Okay, Eddie, you don't like me either, damn. I'm just gonna come up here and get a custody. Okay, so if you don't know, I guess this is a little game that they play with certain people. Maybe they like you or they don't like you. I think they like you, so they send me a coupon. Because I guess they had been withholding from my coupons, holding me back. I'm like, well, I remember I used to get a lot of coupons in the mail because I was a couponer. And I guess it was making people upset, but I was just using mainly my Price Chopper card, just the little ones that I was getting from like Costco's or CVS. I wasn't doing like major couponing where I was getting like 7 or 8 baskets, maybe like 2 at the most. But I wanted to learn how to do it because I had a big family and I wanted to make sure my family ate. And since everybody's basically eating off me, I wanted to make sure everybody had, enough supplies. So I learned how to start couponing. But we gotta get started with this Gay Tarot because when I started couponing, a lot of people in the Illuminati, I guess they were upset or frustrated because I was like, well, I ain't doing as much as other people, you know what I'm saying, where they got basically like big old trailers to fill shit, you know what I'm saying? I only got like 2 or 3 baskets, so why is it a problem, I just learned how to budget, like buy like 5 mustards for like $3, you know what I'm saying, or stuff like that. But when it comes to coupon, major coupon, and they usually have a coupon to cut it down to where it be a little bit of nothing. And you'll see people with like thousands of coupons, and then by the time they get through with the register, after they get through ringing up everything and then doing the coupons, baby, the store will owe them money. So yeah, Extreme Coupon used to be one of my favorite shows. So I was trying to learn how to do it. But I never do it like in a crooked way. It was always, the legal way and by the coupon date, stuff of that nature. It wasn't never fake coupons. I remember they made a movie about that. And I guess my ex thought I was gonna get in trouble. I'm like, I don't use fake coupons. I was using the real ones. So you don't see no police knocking at my door. I was actually using the real coupons that I was getting from like CVS, Walgreens, Rite Aid, e-coupons, which usually they're the ones they send you in the mail. So they do have places where you can get most of your stuff for free. But a lot of those people, they dumpster dive, they had their neighbors put their coupons to the side so they could pick them up. So everybody is different when it comes to couponing. And so me, I like to make sure that, my kids are fully supplied so I don't ever have to keep going back to the store because that was my thing. Because kids always, let me get this, I want this, can I have this, I want a pickle, I need Cheetos, I'm just like, okay, well, mama gonna try to find a way so we can get it all at once. And everybody just, we can, I can have us like a little storage bin. But it got so overwhelming. I had food everywhere, okay? And most of the time, I was getting like already like when I had my kids like 4 or 5 steps, but I was still able to save so much. By the end of the month, I would buy a lot of sodas, Gatorade, water, because my kids play sports. So, kids play sports, you gotta have all this Powerade, water, flavored water, so to keep them hydrated while they're out there on the field. And so, I was having a lot of dang on issues because my kids would be so excited with all the snacks they want to feed the neighbors. I'm like, boy, put my stuff down. put my stuff down. They mama, okay, if they mama want to go, they know where the store is. Store right out up the street. Put my stuff down, you know. So they thought I was mean, but I'm not really mean. It's time consuming to actually get out and find all these things, and then you also got to go to Rite Aid and CVS, and then that's where usually your hygiene products kick in and further dirt. So you got to be really meticulous and basically, hey, calculator, you know what I mean? And it can't be a broke down calculator, so I usually take my phone and try to charge up my phone. Because coupon was mainly important, you know what I'm saying, trying to take care of my kids, but nevertheless, couponing became major, so, you know, I don't know, everybody was upset. I was like, shoot, I would show people how to coupon, but I learned from online too. So it's not hard, it just take a little bit of time. If you want to save some money, even with your own self, you can still coupon a little bit, because I know within the Price Chopper card and the Hobby and Sam's Club memberships and stuff of that nature, and then Walmart has always been somewhat affordable. That's why I usually go to like Price Chopper, where they already cutting it down at, you know, where they already cutting the prices down at. The one thing about Price Chopper, about when you shopping like that, you gotta shop like every day dang near. So if you're not ready to go to the store like every day and price everything, then wait for your coupons, then you gotta, because you don't just go up in there and just say, okay, I want this for free. You gotta literally look for the coupons, whether it be in the Sunday paper. You maybe gotta buy like 10 Sunday papers, or you gotta get online and order. Then you can order coupons too. So one thing about coupons that I wanted to let people know, just a little bit more coupon, you gotta be very meticulous. Like, this is buy one get one free, right? But you know, I would still have to purchase. You know what I mean? I would still have to pay money plus an extra $2 just to get two. So I basically be buying one plus the extra $2, and I don't know how much they are. I haven't been to Andy's Custard, but even though they just built one up the street, I haven't been in there yet. I was thinking about it, but I haven't been in there yet because I'm more of a chocolate person. I really haven't had custard. I'm not too keen on, like, you know, new flavors, anything creamy. I'm sorry, because you got some perverts out there, so anything creamy, I'm kind of skeptical. But they did have these little candy apples on the back or whatever. But one thing about couponing is, for me to get it totally free, you know what I mean, I still would have to have a coupon that says, you know, free Andy's frozen custard, you know what I'm saying, because they would bring it up as free, and then I would have the free coupon where it would be free, then I would pay the extra $2. You get what I'm saying? So that's one thing about it, is you always pay something in somewhat form of nature when it comes to couponing. You just gotta be prepared. Yeah, I know I'm gonna start on the gay tarot, but I'm gonna just leave this as a little coupon snippet, because when it comes to couponing, we gotta be meticulous, because I know there's nothing close to our area but CVS. Then we have Dollar Tree is a good one, but you can still use coupons at Dollar Tree, and a lot of people don't know that, but you can. Coupons are supposed to be allowed everywhere, and they shouldn't be telling you no, because you know they sell their product there. So you'll get some retailers that are, you know, rude and have an attitude. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll tell you where I found the coupon at. Like, you ain't got to be rude, you know what I mean? But some people, some merchandise or vendors or whatever, they don't like when people come with coupons. But at the same time, when you got a big full-fledged family, and with inflation kicking up and gas going up and milk going up and eggs going up and then it's going down and then gas going up and oil going up and then cars going down, then then the repairs going up, it's like a number game. You know what I mean? It's like a leverage of number games, and everybody is like, you know, that little graph grid, and I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that. I see y'all on some stocks and bonds shit, like it's up and down, it's up and down, then it's up to this level, then ain't gonna get my dollars like that, you know. And it'll be nice if I could teach somebody, you know, if somebody could teach me stocks and bonds, but I know it takes a lot to get into stocks and bonds. I try a little bit at a time, but I don't like a lot of them be scamming, so I wanted to actually do it in person. But I know they have like the New York Stock Exchange. But I know now you can go to like Merrill Edge, Merrill Lynch, stuff like that when it comes to stocks and bonds. But and you can also go to your bank. Also, only certain banks carry it. Um, when it comes to stocks and bonds, you gotta go to like Merrill Lynch, Merrill Edge, stuff of that nature. Can't remember the other one. It's a few of them that they have. Cause I have to be like, it's a few of them you can go to, but it's not a lot of them. Most of the time you have to like have somebody to do all the stock and bond work for you because it's something that you wouldn't be specialized in. So most of the time people have to end up paying somebody to do it because they're really not fluent in that language, and you also gotta make sure you can trust that person that they're not a scammer. You know what I mean? Because you get some people, we've all watched movies where people got swindled. You know, so when it comes to couponing stocks and bonds, that's the reason why some people try to maintain even though they don't have much income, that person tries to maintain with the income that they do have and try to make sure they don't exceed too much so they can function. But I feel like, there's no, like, when it comes to moving around and stuff, there's no place to really go if you're gonna like waste gas. If you're not going to work, then you'd be wasting gas. So people are like, oh, why do you put like 3 or 4 on pump 2 where I'm going? I mean, YouTube is a job, so I did have a regular job before the gang stock and gaslighting, before I realized my spiritual gifts. So, and I try to utilize them in a positive way, but I still was getting backlash from my ex, who was dating other people, obviously, and I found out in a different manner. I'm still mad about it. And so, yeah, that's neither here nor there. But when it comes to stocks and bonds, I know for sure that's one of those things that's time consuming. And if you don't specialize in it, then you have to find somebody that is specialized in it. And then you have to make sure, some people don't want to do it because they be like, you're just going to ask me for your money every 2 seconds. But I'm one of them type of people where, if it's being flipped, let me know, so I can put something up to the side, pay you off, and we can get started with a new balance. You get what I'm saying? That's the type of person I am when it comes to stocks and bonds, because I know it's time consuming, and that person will probably be trying to maintain their own portfolio as well as mine, and probably other people. But a lot of people don't do it as a profession because it's very time consuming. And so, like I said, I would love to get into stocks and bonds. That'll probably be my next adventure, and not too much. Just enough to make sure me and my kids are financially stable, without me having to work. More like just doing something that's positive, probably ecosystem, eco-friendly energy resources, stuff of that nature. So like I said, I know for sure that'll be my next step or my next move when it comes to trying to build wealth and longevity and build a legacy outside of selling my music, which I hope somebody calls me. Like I said, my number is 816-845-7541. Oh yeah, I did write a couple of poems. I will be back with those in a short second, but I just want to let you know about couponing and stocks and bonds and how you can turn couponing into, a lifelong career, because you can also coupon when it comes to tissue, like 15% off at certain stores. So if you get really into couponing, you can really basically save a lot of money, like most of your money. So a lot of people used to get angry, well, why are you always using the McDonald's app? Why you always got your church's coupons? Now they looking at me like, bitch, where the coupons at? Exactly, because they stopped doing it. You know what I'm saying? The system, you gotta literally get on the internet and try to look for those coupons, or go on those days when those specials are. You know what I mean? So it becomes time consuming because you gotta start looking for coupons. And some people look through I know it. At Walmart and Sam's Club, they used to have the paper recycling bin where people used to just throw their papers in there. So it'd be coupons in there too. So It's up to you. I'm not digging in much trash. Alright. So it's probably best for me to probably have them ordered. I will order them to my home. Because you can't order coupons by stacks. And you can look it up on Google, ordering coupons by stacks. So that way you can go ahead and start saving just as well as I've been saving. So you don't have to steal my pancake mix, white lady. Lord Jesus is going to pay for her. For real. I don't know what she gonna do with the pancake mix because she needed the egg and the oil and I know because that's what happens when you steal. And she ain't even got the syrup, but okay, little thief. Little thief, you ain't have that together. And I really actually picked up the wrong pancake mix because I usually like to get just to add water. I'm really not more of an add on other ingredients because it could be a day where you just ain't got all them other ingredients. So add water just seems suffice with just a little butter. I used to try to overload with butter, make sure I got a little butter somewhere around here, maybe a stick here and there. Since butter's been getting hot too. But like I said, you can download your coupons from on Google. You can also order coupons. That would be your best bet. I usually go to Price Chopper where it's already chopping those prices down, plus the coupons, so that'll save you a lot more. And I hope you enjoyed this video on price, number crunching and it being extreme cheapskate, but it got me as far as I was to where I didn't have to spend so much money. And I was able to work just a couple of weeks to get my son a graduation vehicle just by on the base of the way that I live. So yeah, if you ever watch Extreme Cheapskates, okay, some things be out of control, but some things I can deal with when they say, hey, cut off all the lights in the house and you'll save 20% on your light bill, or recycle and you'll save $30 on your water bill, things of that nature. So anything that's got something to do with consuming the time or consuming my money, especially with me being a parent of 7 and a grandmother of 3, you have to definitely pinch them pennies, okay? And then if you really think about it, we are spoiled a little bit because, like I said, when it came to slaves, they were making like 25 cents a week, or 25 cents every 2 weeks. Like, you can only imagine living on that, or maybe like $1 every month. Nobody can live off of that. So as evolution has came upon the earth and things have started progressing, we've been able to get paid more for our wages. So it's best to try to get a calculator, get a piece of paper and a pencil to break down your finances and your miscellaneous. And I remember it was a show like that where it was a lady, she used to come over people's house and she would check all their finances to see where they got in debt at and how they can save money. Very good show. I can't remember the name of it, but certain shows did help me. Even though my parent was strung out on drugs, so I had to watch a lot of shows to try to help me grow up and show and let me know that this is how a grown-up lives, you know what I mean? So I can't remember the name of that show, but it was very good. She got them out of like credit card debt, finances, things of that nature. She was cutting corners at left and right, and as if they would have stuck to the budget, then they would be able to pay off these credit cards or student loans, because she would usually work for stuff like that, come through for things. People like went to school and they're trying to pay off student loans, or people that got like use up a lot of credit card debt, which I ain't really big on credit cards. I only needed one to start selling my cards on Amazon, but nothing other than that. But I know for sure when it comes to crunching numbers and time consuming, when you crunch numbers one way and then you turn around and take that money and invest it in another way, it makes it a lot better for your family. So I'm hoping that everybody understands that building and investing and saving for your family is very important, especially during this inflation season. And it's really we've been in inflation since COVID, about 4 or 5 years, 6 years, and they've been just raising the prices, lower the prices, raising the prices, lowering the prices. So I'm just hoping that everybody understands that no, I'm not being rude. I just realized that the government has swindled us once again. And things will go up and they'll go down. And I know that that's the cost for these $1 million buildings that just pop up out of nowhere, or y'all paving the street, and then on top of that, excuse me, before people get their check, they get stolen from like 3-4 times with FICA, state tax, federal tax. So you already get stolen from like 4-5 times before you even get your check. And you got child support, you got that too. You get whatever's left over, then you go to the corner store and they want to overcharge you for some milk. That usually make people snap. So I think like that's why I usually start couponing and start realizing that it's other ways to maneuver. There's always a solution to your problem. So like I said, I hope you enjoyed this video about couponing and taking over the stocks and bonds, maybe like Robinhood. I know Cash App has stocks and bonds. There's like Merrill Edge, and then there's also certain websites if you go to the Play Store where you can actually invest from home. You ain't gotta really get up and move around. But I know a lot of, what was it, Stash? It's a few of them that were out and they were popular that you can use to try to like invest maybe $2-3 here and there in a stock or bond. And then that'll be building on this side while you're saving on the other side, right? So you ain't spending too much, just a couple of dollars, and then put the rest up for your savings, 401k, things of that nature. Hopefully, like I said, if I'm able to sell my songs and I'm able to put up for a long term for my children right now. I haven't got any contacts, but call me if you're interested in buying a song, or me writing a poem for you, or if you're looking for my cards, they're at www.makeplayingcards.com. That's $24.99. And hopefully you enjoyed this information on couponing and stocks and bonds, and just basically trying to maneuver both to try to build your wealth and basically be the queen of your own castle, or the king of your own castle, like I try to be. And then like basically taking a little bit to the side and putting in stocks and bonds as your kids get older. You invested so much and you have so much put away. So like I said, thank you for watching this video. I appreciate it. Have a blessed day. I'll be right back with another short episode.